Hi guys, and welcome to the channel. In today's video, we'll be doing a complete review of Hyperx Cloud Alpha S. Without further ado, let's begin. The Hyperx Cloud Alpha S builds upon the groundbreaking Cloud Alpha and features Hyperx Virtual 7.1 surround sound. With the included audio controller mixer, you can activate the surround sound and adjust the game audio and chat balance without having to go into any menus. From the get-go, it's pretty obvious where the Hyperx Cloud Alpha S comes from. It's unmistakably a Cloud Alpha. Everything from the shape to the materials is either almost identical or clearly drawing inspiration from the headset we all know and love. This gaming headset is made of the same stuff as its predecessor, with a metal headband and hinges and thick plastic headphones. The earpads are made of the same soft foam and leatherette we loved before. Velour earpads would have been a better choice for gamers with glasses, but you should still be able to get a pretty solid seal with the additional fabric ones included. At least, they're softer than leatherette. Overall, this is just as sturdy and comfortable a headset as the original Cloud Alpha. However, there are new things too. The Hyperx Cloud Alpha S inline control unit sits on a reflective black surface. When surround sound is on, the 7.1 button lights up. The mic mute button also glows red when muted. This is much more of a PC-focused headset than the original Cloud Alpha. While the Hyperx Cloud Alpha S is also a 3.5mm gaming headset, it includes a USB adapter with an audio control unit. There are buttons here for turning on the included 7.1 virtual surround sound and managing game and chat audio. On top of that, the Hyperx Cloud Alpha S also features vents along the bottom of both headphones meant to allow bass adjustment, similar to those found on the Beyerdynamic Custom Game. You can open each either all or halfway and change each headphone independently. Gaming with the Hyperx Cloud Alpha S. The gaming experience of the Hyperx Cloud Alpha S is pretty solid all told. Playing games like Overwatch and Dauntless on PC, the surround sound feature worked well. The headset was never uncomfortable, even after multi-hour sessions. I played through almost the entirety of Final Fantasy VII Remake on PlayStation 4 using this, and it handled the sweeping orchestral score and chaotic sounds of battle exceedingly well. However, the experience on console was marred by the lack of comparable features with the PC. Not having surround sound on console is a bit of a letdown, but the headset's stereo performance is good enough that it's not such a big deal. It's not the most glaring issue with using the headset on a console, at least. The original Hyperx Cloud Alpha sported an inline control unit for muting the microphone and adjusting the volume, and so does the Cloud Alpha S. But now that those controls are part of the USB adapter, there are no inline controls available while you're gaming on console. If you're gaming on an Xbox One or PlayStation 4, you have to adjust the volume in the console's respective device menus, which is frankly very inconvenient. When I was playing Final Fantasy, anytime I wanted to decrease headphone volume, I had to back out of the game to do it. Not exactly a convenient solution. While most of the experience of using a headset is just as great as the original Cloud Alpha, this one change makes the Hyperx Cloud Alpha S far less convenient an option for console gaming. It's the same on newer consoles like the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series XS. However, the bright side of using the Cloud Alpha S with them is you won't have to worry about lacking surround sound. Both new generation consoles offer their own surround sound standards, compatible with almost anything plugged into the controller's 3.5mm jack. How does the Hyperx Cloud Alpha S sound? There are a lot of variables to consider when figuring out how the Hyperx Cloud Alpha S sounds. The configuration of the bass vents pretty dramatically alters the response in the low end. When the vents are all the way closed, bass output drops by up to 15 decibels, at some points 1/6 the loudness. On top of that, while most of the time enabling surround sound doesn't meaningfully change the frequency response, here it increases mid and high range output almost across the board. Even if you don't have the Ingenuity app installed, just pressing the button, the USB adapter changes things very noticeably. The Hyperx Cloud Alpha is at its most accurate with the vents open and the surround sound button pressed. There are some minor dips here and there, but the headset offers pretty accurate output in the bass, mid, and high range. If you're playing on a PC, basically you always have the surround sound button pressed, whether you're hooked up to Ingenuity or not. The bass vents are a little more up to you. Maybe you want the bass to be a little quieter in the game, and therefore keep them closed. It makes more of a noticeable difference in isolation than sound. If you're playing on console, pressing the surround button isn't an option. That means you'll have to settle for slightly overemphasized bass, mild de-emphasis in the mids, and pretty severe de-emphasis in the high range. If you're enjoying the video, then hit the like button and smash the subscribe button. How good is the microphone? The Hyperx Cloud Alpha's biggest disappointment was its microphone, which was quiet and underemphasized the bass response to the detriment of anyone with a deep voice. These are extremely typical problems of any gaming headset microphones, but with an otherwise exemplary device, it's a noticeable disappointment. The microphone on the Cloud Alpha S offers clear audio and works fine for programs like Discord or Zoom, but the de-emphasis in the bass range, meant to combat the proximity effect, can make you sound a bit like you're talking through a tin can. It's also pretty quiet, so you'll likely need to boost your output. Should you buy the Hyperx Cloud Alpha S? If you're a PC gamer, this is a pretty good way to go if you want a gaming headset, but you may decide that the extra bells and whistles aren't worth an extra cash to you. The Hyperx Cloud Alpha S is a very solid gaming headset. It's very comfortable, sounds very good, offers good isolation, and works across a lot of platforms, but it doesn't always do the things to the same degree. If you're playing on PC, you'll be hard-pressed to find a better sounding, better feeling gaming headset. If you're playing on console, that's not as much the case. Everything I just mentioned is all well and good, but we feel that more people will want its predecessor. The Hyperx Cloud Alpha was and is one of the best gaming headsets on the market because it absolutely nails the basics like audio output everywhere for a low price. The Hyperx Cloud Alpha S offers more features, but doesn't offer the same execution. If you're playing on a console, frankly, you're better off with its predecessor. If you decide to buy the Hyperx Cloud Alpha S, be sure to do a little research on the best headphone vendor for your needs. Some buyers prefer excellent customer service over extended return policies, while others just want an all-inclusive warranty. Every retailer has its pros and cons, so be sure you know what you're getting into before you open your wallet. Let's see pros and cons. Pros. It's no secret that the Hyperx Cloud Alpha just looks really cool. It's got a sleek black design with bright red accents on the aluminum frame and Hyperx logo. In addition, it also has red stitching along the top of the headband to pull the colors through the whole look. The simple design lets you melt into the game and give it your full attention. The black and red color scheme then gets you fired up and ready to play. Cons. This isn't the most expensive gaming headset you'll find, but it's definitely up there. A lot of great gaming headsets can be bought for under $50. For a used Hyperx Cloud Alpha, you should expect to pay between $50 and $100. For a brand new Alpha, you'll likely be paying right around $100, though the price can fluctuate a bit. So guys, let me know down in the comments section below, what are your thoughts about the Hyperx Cloud Alpha S? For more interesting content, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Have a nice day, and I'll see you on the next video.